Alright guys, Blanchy is back with a little bit of a twist on my Virtual Pro lookalike series. After the information I've now given you, I am going to be showing you a striker that will reflect what I'm now going to show you, and one that is probably underused but should more be used, basically used by more people. This is something I've discovered from another YouTuber called The Prodigy. His link will be in the description. Currently he only has 64 subs, but the video I came across, which I was looking for, has already had 17,000 hits on it. He described something that myself have taken for granted, and probably I have given a few others the wrong information with this. So thanks to The Prodigy, I'm trying to bring it to a bigger audience, but obviously 17,000 people have already seen his video. And basically what it is how to make your pro the fastest he can be at the height you would prefer. Now some of you will probably already know this and would go, duh, we've been doing it like that for ages. Well, if you're like me and you always went along the lines of rather being agile and faster opposed to being bigger and stronger, this year it's harder to get that balance. I actually prefer at times to use a bigger pro. The one I used that was like Ronaldo, was 6'1", and I made him a lot lighter. But when I used him in pro clubs as a striker, he was absolutely an animal. The screen you're seeing in front of you is my pro dancing around on his toes, on his heels. It's supposed to look a little bit like me. My girlfriend says it does look a little bit like me, but maybe a couple of stone lighter now. Anyway, what I'm going to show you now, guys, is just a revelation, really, and I'm so glad that I've come across this because there's such good information to show you all. Anyway, if you want a quick look at my pro, he does look a little bit like me, and side view probably more so. I maybe even got such a good stubble as that, but anyway, move on. And I've pressed the wrong button, guys, so just bear with me while it boots me out. And then we come back in. Now what you need to pay attention to, guys, is my overall rating, which is 89. Okay, that is 89 as a cam. Okay, he's currently at 5'8", 123 pound. I've made him the lightest I can make him for that height, thinking that he will be the fastest he can possibly be, because obviously he's lighter. But now that's a myth, guys, which is absolutely fantastic, because I would have never even looked, and some of you may not have looked either. Now what I'm going to show you, guys, is the effect his weight, not necessarily his height, because you'll all have a height that you prefer to play at, but his weight, the effect his weight will have on his pace. So what I'm going to show you, guys, or what I'm going to tell you now, is have a look at the sprint speed and acceleration. At the moment, he's currently at 123 pounds, so he's not the lightest he can go. The padlock is on body type. He's got 75 sprint speed with 76 acceleration. Now that's quite light. He's only got 50 strength, which is a downside. So the tactic here is he's small, agile. You are looking to avoid confrontations with centre backs. You are just looking to beat him, maybe even get on the outside and inside the fullback, and then burst away so that the centre back cannot get back to you. But guys, how many of you have actually made your pro this height and weight thinking that he's as fast as he can be? Because what I'm now going to show you is, you know, that just absolutely amazed me, and I cannot believe it, because you get a double benefit, and I'll explain why. Okay, now just bear in mind, while I'm increasing his weight, which you think would drop his acceleration and his sprint speed, just watch what that does, guys. Already one click, both have gone up quite considerably, okay? And we're clicking up, so we're staying the same now for quite some time, so there's your range for that speed. But guys, we're now up to 156 pound, and it's clicked up again. He's now got 80 acceleration and 79 sprint speed, but the double bonus is he's now got an extra 4 strength, which means that is a win-win-win. There is no need to be extra light now, thinking you're going to be even quicker. But look guys, even more, I'm going to go up a little bit more to see if his pace increases any more. Okay, so we're now gone up a bit more, and there you go. We've lost a little bit of acceleration, but his sprint speed at 181 pounds, which is really quite overweight for a 5'8" person, his sprint speed is now 81 with 56 strength. So that, okay, he's not as quick off the mark, but he's now 181 pounds and he's as quick as he can be, guys. And look, I'll just go up a little bit more to show you, to see if it starts coming down. There you go. It doesn't come down until 200 pounds, guys. That is absolutely amazing. So basically, if you have got a pro, what you want to do is click through your weights to see what suits that height best, because the chances are if you make your pro a certain height, you will make him lighter thinking he will be faster. But this way you get an extra benefit from him being bigger, faster and stronger. That is a win all round, guys. I hope you enjoyed this information. Obviously, if you could all check out the Prodigy as well, just in case he tries to say, oh, I've stole his idea. I'm trying to give him as much credit as possible. But I just thought I wanted to bring it to my subs, all of you that are interested in pro clubs. If we watch this, what EA are saying is that just because he's faster doesn't mean he's necessarily better. So what they're saying is, if I can find his weight, I think it's about 156. And then let's see what it does to the rating, guys. And let's have a look what it kicks us out. And there you go, guys. So what they're saying is, as a cam, to be his best rating, he's not necessarily got to be the fastest he can be. He's got to be a balance of in between really good acceleration and speed. Not necessarily more speed than acceleration. Okay, guys? Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video coming up. It is David Villa, and I will leave you with that. Right, guys, so we're now into the David Villa part, the pro lookalike part of this series, and that is why I said this is quite poignant, because I knew he was going to be a striker, and I knew he was going to roughly be around the height that I was using my pro at. He's 5'9". I've guessed his weight at about 158, which, you know, it's quite, I would say it's quite similar to his weight. So guys, what you would do if you wanted to be David Villa, if you really wanted to be quicker, you would just keep notching up his weight to see where he's fastest. But that don't necessarily mean that's where he's best, because I just proved that with how at its fastest my pro didn't go up to a 90 cam, but when I got the balance of a little bit extra pace but still kept the acceleration, he went up to a 90 cam. Anyway, guys, let's bring him down so you can have a look from behind. Obviously the hair's a little bit longer at the back than what David Villa's is. It didn't take me long, this pro. Someone did ask me the question how long they normally take. Like I said, guys, they can take up to half an hour. Sometimes I can do them less than half an hour, and others, because they look, the longer I stare at them, the more different they look, so I then have to go back to them. Sometimes they can take a week because I'm just not happy with them, and I keep going back and keep adjusting them. Anyway, I am quite happy with the way this looks. His hair may not be as spiky now, but like you said, the fashionable hairstyle that football's are having now isn't in the game at the minute, so this is the best we can do. But at least he did have his hair like this at one point. Anyway, guys, I am going to shut up. I hope you liked the information I shared with you at the start. Please hit that like button if you did, and I'll see you next time.